We are creating our work and telling stories visually since caveman period. So, we are going to discuss how stories bind everything together in a video. So, if you have always wondered how one video grabs most of the attention over the others, you need to pay focus on this specific area. No matter how good your VFX techniques are, if your story fails to convey the message, the whole video gets down. So, if you are a video editor or someone aspiring to be, then look forward to learn the power of storytelling. Learn how you can inculcate storytelling in your visuals and transform your path to become an inspiring visual storyteller. So, number one we have is narrative. The narrative is the way to connect the parts of your story in order. The narrative contains your beginning, middle, and end. A storyteller needs to keep in mind which event to hide at the moment and which one to unfold. A good narrative is when you become conscious of the parts of the stories and start arranging them in order. This leads to building up a sense of mystery and tension and creates a thirst for the audience in order to know what happens next. You can experiment with different kinds of narrative by reshuffling the order and see. Each time you reshuffle, it provides a different perspective to the same story. So even if the story remains the same, there are multiple ways to represent it, and that's why we call it narrative. So the next one we have is setting a space. When we talk about storytelling with respect to visuals, space setting allows the audience to get comfortable with the scene. So we can learn this technique from Alfred Hitchcock, who was known as the master of suspense. If you watch his movies, you can see how in the starting of the scene, he has widened the lens and let the audience explore the space before introducing the characters. This rule not just only apply to capture a scene, but you can inculcate this while editing a video and communicate the further with the help of the setting. And the next one we have is essence of colors. The way we choose colors depend on many factors like personality, mood, symbolism, culture, and tradition. Each color evokes a specific emotion. When it comes to visual storytelling, you can start thinking about each frame in terms of emotion feelings you want your audience to go through. Sometimes a simple black and white, which can be tagged as lack of color, can be a hero color, like in the movie Kung Fu Panda, who was shown as the hero character, and there the black and white were the hero colors. So next we are diving into the touch of light. Light has always played a central role in the history of filmmaking. Lighting organizes characters and elements in a larger scene in a way that viewers are able to drive their eyes directly towards them. In this area, we can talk about cinematography and the role it plays in conveying light in terms of storytelling. To show more about how light conveys different types of mood and helps to pop out hero elements, let's talk about key light and its experimentation in the film industry. Key light is used to show the prominent character or the hero element of the shot. Now the cinematographers experiments with high kill lights and low lights in the shot to show the emotion they want to convey in the shot. High kill lights show the brightness or low shadow on the surface of the elements. This symbolizes the hope or serenity in the scene.
Maximus, Quintus, free my men. Senator Gracchus is to be reinstated. There was a dream that was Rome.
On the other hand, low kill lights show the shadows in the scene, which conveys the darkness or evoke misery and make the whole scene more dramatic.
And there is another place below hell. I will remember everything. I forget nothing.
And the next we have is use of sound. Like we all know, sound adds the ending touch to the overall video. It binds together everything and creates a sense of completion. The way editor use sound also conveys a certain mood, feeling, or expression. You can either design your own sounds or take help from an outside source. One of the best and free source is YouTube Library. The best way to learn about sound is to experiment with different sound effects, and each time you observe how you feel about it. Did it make you feel sad, excited, surprised, or joyful? And so if you're someone who is just starting out in this field, you might start thinking from a storytelling perspective as well.